So this video is on how to tie a Hothead pheasant tail nymph, which uses 2 or 3 new products that we've added to the website. The first is chartreuse plastic hotheads. The throat has the gold micro straggle in fiery brown, and the rib is the new Textreme pearl tinsel dyed fluorescent yellow, which gives a nice blend with the chartreuse bead. And the hook it's tied on is the Flybox Competition Barbless size 10, which is a brilliant all-rounder hook. You can tie nymphs, lures, all sorts of flies with it, and it's really strong and it's got a great shape and proportion. So this fly is a great all-round nymph. The plastic hothead gives it a light weight, so it's not unweighted, but it's not too heavy like a brass bead nymph. Great pattern for fishing on the point on small waters, but it'll work everywhere. It's just a great all-round catcher. So to start off, you're simply slotting the plastic hothead onto the bead and fix it into the vise. And for this fly, I'm tying it with just a light brown thread. So attach the thread just behind the bead. And just cover the shank of the hook, just to give some grip to the materials on top. For the next step, we're adding the pheasant tail. Again, the good thing with this pattern is you can tie it in various colours. You could do black variants, brown, ginger, all sorts. This one I'm just going to use natural brown pheasant. So tie in the pheasant tail just behind the bead and just whip the thread down to the gape of the hook. And the reason I'm attaching the pheasant just behind the bead is so that we don't have any build up towards the back of the fly, like so, and just snip off the excess. So the rib I mentioned, we're using Textreme pearl tinsel in fluorescent yellow, which is a really vibrant fluorescent yellow pearl shade. So cut off 4 or 5 inches of tinsel and attach it just at the back of the fly. For the body, again we're using pheasant tail. So cut 4 or 5 fibres and tie them in. Bring your thread back up to the head of the fly. Now take the pheasant fibres and wrap them evenly up the body. And just secure the fibres behind the bead. With your scissors, just trim off the excess. Now we want to bring the rib up the body, leaving a gap of about 1 millimetre. And just secure the rib and trim off the excess. Lastly, we're going to add, for the thorax, gold micro straggle in fiery brown. This is a great material. You can use it on a lot of patterns for throats. It's good on dialbacks for bodies, and in the fiery brown is a nice natural colour, but it's got the pure gold flecks, which just gives it a touch of sparkle. So we want to do 3 or 4 turns of the micro straggle. We don't want to do too much, you don't want to bulk it up too heavily. Just 3 or 4 turns will do. And just trim off the excess. And then you can just do a whip finish just behind the bead. And trim your thread. And then lastly, for this style fly, you just need a small drop of varnish just behind the head, just to secure the thread. And that's the fly complete. Nice simple fly tie, really good catcher.